What's going on, guys? DJ got Kicks 89 here, back with another video exclusively for you guys. Today we have got an unboxing and a preview, not a preview, but a review of one of my most anticipated skateboarding shoes ever. This shoe inspired the S Swift 1.5, the S Swift. It inspired countless other S skateboarding models, and this is one of the retros that S has been hyping about over the past 2 years at least, and it is one of the best one-to-one replica retros ever. Thank God this skater didn't have anything to say about it. He was actually the one that was also featured in the promos, much like how Kareem was actually featured on earlier Axion promos back in 2021. Today we've got the review of the S Creager in the black yellow colorway. First and foremost, let's talk about the beautiful lighting that God has blessed us with here in Malaysia. Very nice, very flawless. Let's talk about the box, which has the silhouette of Mr. Creager doing, I believe this is a varial heel or a kick flip or a heel flip, or it looks actually like a varial heel because he's damn good at those. A nollie varial heel. What do you think? It has the Creager name debossed at the bottom. You've got the S conversion chart over there, pretty damn nice. You've got the Mr. Creager doing his steezy ass flip trick just right there. You've got the size tag right there with the price from Zone 5, which is pretty fire. You've got nothing at the bottom because this is not a Nike box. And you have a very interesting pull-out style drawer. One thing I do want to point out is that this box is pretty damn flimsy, and it's pretty lightweight. So be very careful when you're actually pulling this thing out. On the paper you have the Creager print. I call it the Creager print. Very nice. It actually shows that S actually gave a fuck about the products that they're putting out. And on the inside you have these shoes. That's what they look like. So let's take the right shoe out first, and then let's talk about the left. And you have a nice little because this is from Zone 5, so they gave an S sticker, they gave an Etnie sticker, and this is, I believe, officially from STI, which is pretty damn nice because you don't get stickers and case candies nowadays. Guess when you grow up, things get taken away from you. And on the inside you have this. One of the most highly demanded shoes in skateboarding is back. Ronnie Creager has been one of the most innovative and stylish skateboarders to come out of the 90s, and 30 years later is still ripping above and beyond most. So nice little throwback, nice little call out to, you call it calling out? Nice little props to Ronnie Creager on the inside of the box. You have the S quality assurance just right there, pretty damn nice. You used to have that on the inside of the box. S is one of the first skater owned and run footwear brands. In fact, since 1995, it's the same passionate, loyal, and committed crew as day one. Our goal is to protect the true spirit of skateboarding, elevate performance, always exceed expectations, and make sure everyone looks good on and off the board and are the same today as they were from day one. If for any reason your expectations aren't met, contact customer service. I believe that S has been one of the most stylish skateboarding brands ever. Personally, they have the Air Force One of skateboarding, the SXL. They have one of the most favored shoes in skateboarding, which is the Cell 23. They have the SLB, which is also a fan favorite. They've got the McCrank, which is built exactly like this. They have the Costons. Obviously, all Coston models are highly revered and coveted in skateboarding, and everyone growing up must have skated a pair of S's. Period. Growing up, I hated the brand because everyone was rocking it. Fuad was rocking it. Boy PJ was rocking it. Amchiras was rocking it. Kecil Kepong, Kecil Ampang, all the Kecils here and there. My friend Kecil was rocking it. Azri was rocking it. My homie Lee Shoes 3 is freaking rocking it still. But I have grown to kind of be appreciative. Sorry if you didn't hear that. I have grown to be appreciative of the brand because of the heritage that it keeps. So let's talk about Ronnie Creager's shoes. I just want to point out firstly that Zone 5 did not bring this colorway in stores. They didn't have this for pre-order. They had the gray ones for pre-order, they had the white navy ones for pre-order, and they also had the navy red ones for pre-order, the ones that just recently came out. These were not available on pre-order, I don't know why. And all of a sudden they just showed up on Shopee. And I'm like, oh, okay, why not? I like this color anyways. The launch colorway, which is the gray, and this, I like this a lot more because I like the kind of hits of yellow and the subtle hits of gray on the shoe. So it's kind of stealthy. I don't really prefer black, but the way that everything is done on this shoe is tastefully made. So, Ronnie Creager shoe, released in 1992, 1995, I want to say 92, I think. I don't know the actual history of the shoe, but this was the shoe before Muska's shoe came out. So you can tell how the design, how Don Brown's design kind of carried on. Sorry, was this Frank or Don? I think Frank designed the Frank Boystyle designed the Muska. So this must have sort of had some inspiration for Muska shoe, because Muska shoe was also a rubber toe cap shoe anyways. So you've got a rubber toe cap in the front, no textures, which is pretty damn nice. It's kind of smooth, so it kind of like flicks off the skateboard pretty nicely, or it would freaking slide off the skateboard too, which I don't know, like, remember skating the Coston 4s? Those were impossible to kickflip in the first day. Under that rubber toe cap, you have a nice little, I call this a cutaway suede. So it's kind of like a one-piece toe, no sort of seams to kind of destroy, but like you have a one-piece toe with this cutout, which has a nice little Durabuck, nubuck material down there with this reflective thing shining through the perforations, which kind of takes away the perforations anyways. It's not going to be able to breathe, but hey, at least your feet look shiny in the dark. You've got lace protector, I call them lace protectors. They basically, you have your eyelets are recessed, are recessing your laces, so they're not timbul, they're not like kind of like over, they're not susceptible to kickflip abrasion. That's what I'm trying to say. So Busenitzes have that. I don't know if you can see in the back there, but the Adidas Skateboarding abused this design because of its design in probably the early 2011s, 2012 models, 2013. The earlier Adidas skateboarding catalog, all of their shoes had this kind of recessed eyelet idea going on, which I think was also used in other shoes and other brands. Audio probably had the same thing, design going on, but S used it. Pretty nice, and it's nice to see it come back. So this basically just did away with lace protectors, and just basically keeps your laces out of kickflips harm's way. Look at the amount of stitching that you have on that toe cap. Look at it. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I know that this is supposed to be triple stitched, and that it's nice to see that this material actually carries over beneath the rubber toe cap, and it's nice to know that this, when you rip this apart, which is going to take a while, you're not going to just have like a gaping hole of like nothingness beneath there. That's kind of a shame to see. You have the same piece kind of connecting throughout the entire shoe as well, and this kind of meets here, down here, kind of like that divot there. At the back there, you have the same nubuck that you get over in this 3M toe. You have mesh to make up the quarter panel, which is pretty nice, keeps the weight down a little bit more. S logo in gray, not kind of too poppy, kind of like hidden, stealthy, just right there, which is also nice. You have 3M peeking through that suede nearby the heel flip abrasion area, and you have this Edmund Loy inspired dinosaur thing at the back there, which is just an embossed gel insert in the heel that helps with heel flip abrasion. I don't know how people heel flip that far back, but I would usually just rip. If I do heel flips, this part is shredded entirely. My laces and top part included. This gray sock liner would also be gone by the time I'm done doing heel flips. But that's just supposed to help with support and also protection of the shoe. hopefully increases the lifespan of the shoe. You've got a 3M reflective strip just at the back there with yellow backing it, and it basically makes a nice little pull tab that you can actually slip your fingers through, unlike some pull tabs. DC, I'm looking at you. You've got the S logo in this, I just want to say it's kind of like this off-white with yellow, the S script logo in yellow. You've got a nice little stitching at the back there, which helps with heel blowouts, so that if I mentioned earlier, you don't have the heel kind of peeling off 20 years down the line and just the front just still firmly attached. So it's nice to have that in the heel. Same thing that you get on this side. Except you don't have the S logo there. Would be pretty nice to have, but hey, no one's looking at the instep. We are going over the tongue now, and look at the, ooh, I just wanted to curse, but look at how puffy that tongue is, and it's so soft too. Pretty nice, huh? You've got that gray mesh, which is also used in the back, in the heel here for the tongue. You've got this yellow piping, which is pretty damn nice also, and it's done up in this terry cloth style. Not the same material of the terry cloth used for the sock liner, but it's a nice little fluffy, fuzzy, teddy bear like material, which is pretty nice. And you have the Creager logo on the S script, and that was also used for the Costons, the Artos, the Rodrigo TXs, the Cranks, Muscas. No, I don't think the Musca, I can't remember what the Musca looks like right now. But on the heel, sorry, on the inside you have the same color, but it's using this terry cloth material that you see on the sock liner, and the size tag 9.5 Creager 11 women's, pretty damn nice. And you have the yellow, the gray sock liner, which this one is a little bit panas for Malaysia's weather personally, and it attracts sock bubbles like crazy. But the instep of the shoe, when it kind of like wraps around your heel and your ankle bone, pretty damn nice. It's very, very comfortable. The elastic straps for the tongue is pretty damn thick and pretty damn nice. So instead of just like having an elastic band, you have the lycra strap. So this is kind of like a bra material. Pretty damn nice, pretty damn supportive. On the insole, according to Golden Era Collector, this is one of the worst insoles that ES has. It has art support, which ES used to market all of their shit with back in the early 2000s. Perforated too, so you can it helps with bacterial infection and sweat absorption probably. And it's nice to see that this the Creager silhouette and the Creager writing is kind of like in this gray, whereas the S script logo is done up in white. I just noticed that. On the inside, you have a lot of EVA under that white strobe, so you can kind of feel the EVA. Pretty nice, I guess. Let's talk about the midsole now. The midsole, I think this is constructed differently from the Musca. Sorry, not I think it is. Wherein this is not rubber, this is not rubber, this is not rubber. Sorry, this is rubber, this is rubber. This is not foam, so it's not squishy obviously. But the comfort that you have is this cord out EVA, which is basically kind of like, I will call this the G6 pour-in style of a midsole. So you basically have rubber on the outside, and you have a piece of polyurethane all poured into the outsole to make up the outsole. So there's no exposure of the foam. I know that it will collapse down the line, but hopefully not too long, because if it does, you still have this rubber cup sole to kind of like keep everything together. So the only cracking that you'll have is the air bubble and the foam from around the heel. Will suck, yes, but wear your shoes, right? Let's not rant about wearing your shoes. So that's the midsole that you get. Like, you have this kind of like elongated S teardrop logo, or the S accent, making up the midsole of the shoe, and it's nicely textured as well. So that will help with all sorts of catching on to your grip tape and all that. I want to point out that the laces don't have the S script logo, which I'm not mad with, but they do come with extra laces done up in yellow, And I don't think anyone would actually put this color on the shoe, because the black on black or black atop the gray is pretty nice to have, and it looks visually more pleasing, I think. Let's go over to one of the most attractive and beautiful, sexy outsoles that skateboarding ever came with. Look at that. Look at that. Like, the grooves on this is just so deep. That's what she said. You have a little bit of herringbone at the top, herringbone in the middle of the shoe, and the S script logo done up in yellow in the midfoot part of the sole. And you have the same sort of herringbone pattern, which is actually a lot more, it makes a lot more sense for skateboarding. It just is not as flexible as herringbone. So this shoe is going to be harder to break in, obviously. But when it does, and the shoe actually molds to your foot, I think this will be one of the most amazing performers out there, which is the reason why S brought it back anyways, right? For everyone to enjoy. So that basically is the S Creager, one of two of S skateboarding's most recent one-to-one retros, built exactly like how it was in the early 90s, brought back in 2023, 2024 for us to all oogle and enjoy and hopefully wear. And I think I will definitely enjoy this a lot more than the Genesis. The Genesis kind of feels stiff. This feels a little bit more pliable, a little bit more supportive, and a little bit meaty on my foot. It doesn't feel like it will pack out and kind of like become saggy after a year of wear, I think. That's how long this will last. So enjoy skateboarding these, enjoy skateboarding anyways. And this is the S Creager. TJ got kicks 89. Oh wait, let's talk about the fit. The fit, 1-to-1, so whatever you wear in S 9.5. People have said that these run very, very small. And yes, I agree they do run small, but for me in 9.5, my foot is like, the tip of my foot is just before the end of the toe cap. So try them if you can in stores. Obviously in Malaysia it's impossible because you can only buy this on Shopee, and there's only a few colorways available in Zone 5. So go to Zone 5 and try them on if you want to actually buy this in Malaysia. I'm talking about Malaysians, not you Americans, okay? I know that most of my viewers are also American. So this has been the S Creager from S Skateboarding, retroed in 2023, 2022, and 2024. This is your boy TJ got kicks 89. See you guys at the next one. Peace.